What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are checking out the 10 most dangerous animals in the USA. This makes me laugh because I don't know if you remember, I was editing it the other day. We were walking in Texas, so we've been in America for over a week. I don't know if you remember this or not. We're walking in Texas and we saw a weird bug.
Oh, I do.
And we were like, oh, that.
I do. Did you find out what that was?
No, the vlog hasn't gone out yet. Oh, has it? It might have. No, I don't think it's gone out yet.
Okay.
When that vlog goes out, we'll hopefully find out what it was.
That was strange.
It was a weird bug. But then we suddenly remembered, even though we'd been there a week, we hadn't thought about it. Oh, anything here could kill us. Like, do you remember? And it was like, with the rest of that walk, it was like, oh, this stuff going to come up this long grass.
It was in a sort of park, though, as well. So it was like a little park area.
Yeah.
So it was like...
A lake there, some long grass there. Yeah. And it was like, oh, anything could kill us here.
It was strange, very strange
but
looking.
But we forgot about it the first week, hadn't we?
We were all relaxed and we're like, oh, we just carried on our day.
Yeah. So these are going to be some of the ones that potentially can kill you. Some of the most dangerous.
We should have probably watched this before we went. You should have shown me this.
Yeah, I have seen it a couple of times. I forgot about it.
Yeah, you should have let me watch it first.
You might not want to go if you've seen it though.
Okay.
We'll see. Smash that like button, guys. Smash the subscribe button. You guys are really enjoying these videos, so let us know by liking it and stuff like that. Again, we'd really appreciate that. You enjoying them?
I'm loving them.
Good. That's what
really
we like
lovely.
to hear. I'm enjoying them too. Are you ready?
Yeah,
Let's
I'm
go.
ready.
What have we got?
Number 10. Grizzly Bear.
We
Northern
don't have any
American brown
grizzly
bears
bears.
have a fearsome reputation to go with their physical prowess and outstanding natural weaponry. The common name, grizzly, is often used in reference to brown bear species found in the US.
You're telling me there's grizzly bears
These
in America?
Yeah, lots of them.
Horribilis, or mainland grizzly.
It's full of them.
The peninsula
Is it?
grizzly
Yeah.
and Kodiak bears.
No way.
Especially the national
Eponymous
parks.
archipelago. The latter rivals the polar bear as the largest
Quite
land
cute
carnivore
though, at the
on
moment.
Earth. Kodiak bears.
Oh, I don't know. Would you wanna cuddle it? Oh, I
No,
don't
not
know.
really.
From a
Polar
distance.
bear as the largest land carnivore on Earth.
It looks cute.
Kodiak bears have been known to weigh over 1,500 pounds, which is almost as heavy as the average bull. As evident from the prominent muscular hump on their shoulders, grizzlies are built for power.
Yeah, you won't
Moreover,
be camping
they
there.
have massive canines,
Oh.
claws that grow up to 6
Oh.
inches, and jaws strong enough to crush bowling balls. As a grizzly stands
That's
up on its
powerful.
hind legs,
It is
it will
powerful.
often use its superior strength
Very
to take
beautiful
down the
though.
victim. It will bite at the victim's lower jaw,
Oh.
which is most likely a disarming technique. Confrontations between humans and grizzly bears can occur as a result of hunting as well as camping. They have a phenomenal sense of smell and are often attracted to food that hasn't been stored properly. There have been several reports of campers being dragged out of their tents
Oh
by
my
attacking
goodness.
grizzlies. Conditioning the bears to campsite food can accustom
So
them
they're
to
not
human
really
presence.
friendly to humans then?
Not really, I don't
No.
think. So
No,
more around
they
the
look
national
cute,
parks,
but they're not cute then.
Yeah. Just don't camp in a national park is what I'm getting from
I
this.
definitely won't go into. I'm not even going to a national park.
Oh no, we gotta get those some beautiful
No,
ones. We
okay.
have to. We
All right,
definitely
we
have
will.
to.
Okay,
which is a video we're gonna do. We're gonna do the 25 most amazing national parks, and that'll
Yeah.
change your mind.
When it says they go to the jaw to disarm you, they won't have to do that.
Oh,
You
just drop your head in
no,
one.
no, you just growl and have me running. Be off.
Well, I think that's the thing. You're not meant to turn your back.
Aren't you?
Even though there will be a funny comment on here. So if you ever
What,
get
you're meant
seen,
to face up to them?
No, you're meant to walk back facing them. I mean, if you turn your back, you're pretty much dead, I think.
Okay, good
Yeah,
tip.
I
I'm glad I know
think-
these things. It's
but-
better to forewarned is forearmed.
People normally comment, which we may see it, but maybe already commented it, it's like the best way to survive is to make sure you can run faster than your partner. Because then they're the ones who get
I
hit.
can't run at all, so that's me gone. So I might as well just stand
thus
there.
increasing the likelihood of future attacks. Number 9. Spiders.
Oh,
Black widows and brown recluse spiders
Oh.
share an entry on our list as the most dangerous spiders in the US. Female black widows, distinguishable by the red hourglass mark on their abdomens, are the most fearsome by reputation. They'll sometimes devour their partners after mating and
oh,
own
that's
highly
not very
toxic
nice,
venom.
is it?
The illness associated with black widow envenomation is called latrodectism. It's described by pain, vomiting, and muscle rigidity. Contrary
Oh
to
my
popular
goodness.
belief, the condition is rarely fatal for humans. The brown recluse spider, although only slightly larger than a US penny, is quite dangerous in its own right. The hemotoxic properties of its venom
Oh dear.
can cause tissue necrosis.
See, that's mad. 'Cause
It is mad, but how are they everywhere though? Is it just in certain areas, or are they everywhere, or is it just?
don't know.
I don't know.
Let us know in the comments. I
Yeah.
thought they were not quite common, but I think if you saw one, it wouldn't be unusual. I think maybe.
Could
I
you
don't
let us know that? I mean, I would still go back to America. I'm not saying I won't, because I love America. It won't put me off. It'd be nice to know if it's like an everyday thing, or it's quite rare, or yeah.
I guess you know,
'Cause it
every
doesn't
so
tell you
often
this.
We see massive spiders every so often. I guess it's something like that. Every so often.
Yeah, but
we
I'm
see
not scared
one.
of spiders at home, even massive spiders. But
Luckily, we don't have
now,
these.
no,
But like,
I can pick them up.
what do you do against that? It could be in your shoe. You put your shoe on.
I'm going to check
size
my
of a
shoes
penny.
next. Yeah, I know. I'm checking everything.
No, we
now.
don't have these in the UK. It's all right.
No, when we go
Yeah.
to America, no, I'm going to check everything. But please
got a
let us
glove
know
on.
that, because I'd like to know that.
Severe lesions can become infected and may even lead to amputation. Yet, like the black widows, the bite of a
They're
brown
small,
recluse
aren't they?
spider is seldom fatal.
Well, it said size of a penny.
Number 8. Cougar. Cougars, also known as pumas or mountain lions,
Wow,
have the
they
widest
are.
distribution of any wild animal in the Americas.
They're big.
In the US, populations are found across 16 states, mostly on
16.
the west coast.
16.
Male
That's where we
cougars
went as
average
well.
about 150 pounds, but
They don't come
in
into
rare
town
cases
though, do
may
they?
surpass
I think
200
rare.
The
pounds.
cities.
Even though that's about the weight of the average American male, the difference in power is considerable. Relative to its
They are
size,
just
the
muscle.
cougar has the largest paws and hind legs found within the feline family. This enables it to perform outstanding leaps and reach sprinting speeds of up to 50 miles per hour, which is actually faster than a greyhound.
Wow.
It
I
can
don't
also
know if
swim and isn't.
Americans know this, but we have a shop in London called Harrods. You've got to be very wealthy to go there.
Oh, yeah.
So
It's just window shopping.
it's just window shopping for us. But years ago, apparently, you can actually Google this on YouTube, whatever, they used to sell baby lions.
Oh, wow.
No,
Kinda like,
not good really. They used to sell them as baby lions in the shop to everyday people.
That's mad, yeah.
I know, and there's some stories on it, films on it, and they've actually kept them till they were 1 year old, and then they had to take them back.
Oh, you're allowed to have them till the one?
They were allowed to have them forever. They
Oh,
sell them
wow.
to you and keep them forever, but they couldn't. It all stopped in the end. It got banned
Yeah.
because they had to actually take them back to give them freedom, because obviously their nature is to be wild.
And obviously a bit dangerous, kind of like Tiger King.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a bit mad, yeah.
Yeah, a bit mad.
Apt climber. A cougar's muscular body is perfectly designed for grasping and holding large prey, an ability enhanced by the retractable claws on its paws. Attacks on humans are rare, but have seen an increase in recent years, mainly due to expansion into the cougar's
sense.
natural
Yeah.
range.
Yeah, so it's going into
Feline
their
will attack and
territory.
pull it,
Yeah.
or
Yeah, into
if
their
a human
home.
triggers its chase instinct, typically by turning their back and running
Oh,
away.
yes.
An attack usually involves a bite to the neck, in which the
Oh.
animal tries to sink its teeth between the vertebrae and into the spinal cord.
Wow.
Children are at greatest risk of getting ambushed by a cougar, and the least likely to survive an attack.
Crikey.
Number
Yeah.
7.
Best
Grey
be careful.
wolf.
Yes, we best be careful. A werewolf.
As the largest and strongest member of the Canidae family, the grey wolf was a mandatory introduction to our list.
We do have
Its
wolves.
teeth are specialized
Just
for
not
crushing
a grey
bone,
wolf, I guess.
and its
No, I
slender,
know, but-
powerfully built body favors relentless attacks.
He looks a bit
Although
angry.
dangerous enough on its own, the wolf is notable for its pack behavior and cooperative hunting. A pack of 15 wolves, for example, is capable of taking down an adult moose. Interestingly
wow.
enough, the deer species can easily
Mooses
grow
are
to be
big as well.
15
I know, I
times
wonder if,
heavier than an
As long as you leave them alone, or do they hunt? I mean, like the bears come and find you, don't they, because they can smell food, but wolves, do they come and
I guess unless
hunt
they
you
smell
out.
the food, they won't.
hunt you out
I
to
guess.
attack you, or if you leave them alone and keep out of their way, they leave you alone?
Yeah,
Don't
that's a
know.
good point.
Or I suppose
Or-
if they're hungry.
Do they rock up into towns? Because in the UK, obviously, we've got different kind of
Yeah.
wolves.
Yeah.
Less dangerous
Yeah.
wolves, but
we
they
get
do rock
foxes as
up.
well that are coming
Foxes.
into town as well.
Yeah.
Foxes.
Obviously, a lot less dangerous, but they can rock up into towns.
Yeah.
So I guess it's the same, isn't it?
Maybe it's the same, yeah.
individual
know.
wolf. While not as numerous as in Eurasia, North America has also seen a number of wolf attacks. The most recent fatality occurred in 2010 in Alaska,
Oh, yeah.
when a young woman was killed while jogging.
Oh, so they do.
There's an argument that most wolf
Yeah.
attacks are the result of an individual animal suffering from rabies.
Oh, okay.
Nevertheless, wolf management programs from
So
the
not
United
just
States
random
No,
attacks.
so it's because they were ill.
describe
sorry, they
them
are
as
random, not
opportunistic
Yes,
attacks
yeah.
that will attack humans if given the chance.
Oh.
Throughout the years, encounters with hunters, shepherds, and ranchers have caused wolves to develop a fear of approaching humans.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Wildlife
Yeah, it does
experts
make sense,
warn
yeah.
against actions that may encourage wolves to be in the proximity of people, as it may lead to an increase in
Yeah.
violent encounters.
Doesn't look great on teeth,
No, it
does
doesn't.
it?
No, it doesn't look
Arizona
good at all.
bark scorpion. The Arizona bark
Ooh.
scorpion, also known as Centauroides sculpturatus, is North America's most venomous scorpion. These creatures prefer riparian areas,
Freaky.
meaning that they're found on land adjacent to rivers or
Ah,
streams.
okay.
The popularity of irrigated lawns and other man-made water systems have led to an increase of scorpion populations
Right,
in residential areas.
So
The
they're attracted
symptoms
to water.
associated with the Arizona bark scorpion's sting can last from 24 to 72 hours.
Okay.
They include intense pain,
Yeah.
numbness, and convulsions, or temporary
Okay.
dysfunction of the affected area.
You could just
The
accidentally
pain
step
is
on
so
it.
Yeah, you
intense
could.
that victims reported experiencing sensations similar to electric shocks.
Wow.
While
that's really
fatalities
bad.
are rare, there are certain groups that are more at risk than others, such as children, the elderly, or
Yeah.
people with compromised immune systems.
Yeah, makes
Yeah.
In
sense.
It does
Arizona,
make sense,
thousands
but-
of people are reportedly stung by
Ooh,
the scorpion.
Thousands
each
annually.
year.
But the
Number
symptoms are bad.
Yeah.
Bull shark.
Oh,
With the Atlantic Ocean on its east coast and the Pacific Ocean in the west, the US faces more than a dozen shark attacks every year.
yeah. See, I
While the
watched
great white
Jaws.
receives the brunt of the notoriety, there's an
I watched the film Jaws,
So
so
you
I
ain't
know
risking
about
it.
sharks. I'm not risking it, no. No, so I'm already on guard
We know
about
that's fake though,
sharks.
'cause we've seen the actual set.
Yeah, we have seen the actual set, but no, it's always built on truth.
Yeah.
equally, if not more dangerous shark. Unlike their mainly oceanic relatives, bull sharks are able to thrive in freshwater systems as well. This makes them particularly dangerous when considering
Yeah.
the US's sprawling riverways. Bull
True.
sharks
You wouldn't
have been
expect
found
them in
up the
rivers.
Mississippi
No.
River, hundreds of miles from the ocean.
Wow.
They were also spotted in the Ohio River
Wow,
and
goodness.
in Maryland's Potomac River.
Yeah.
These creatures have pound per pound the most powerful bite of all the shark
Yeah.
species. There's a combination
Big
of factors
boy.
that make them
Yeah, you've got to
particularly
respect
dangerous
them.
towards humans. It's not only about bite force and size. Even though females average roughly 300 pounds or about as much as the typical sumo wrestler, bull
Crikey.
sharks are territorial, temperamental, and have no tolerance for provocation.
Right,
Yeah.
well,
These
yes.
creatures
I won't want
might
to
have
upset
even
them.
been
No.
responsible for the
Wouldn't.
infamous Jersey Shore shark attacks of 1916,
Not
which
ours,
served
is
as
it?
an
No, but New
inspiration
Jersey.
for the
Yeah.
novel Jaws.
Ah, there you go. So it was based off
Ah,
a
it
true
was
story.
based on a true
I've not
story.
seen it, so we need to do it for the movie channel. But
Yeah.
yeah.
You've seen Jaws?
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh, yeah, it scared
I don't
me.
think Millie has either.
I,
I
was
know.
I was only a child at the time, though.
I've
to point
seen the
out.
set
I
of it,
was-
though.
Yeah, I was only little. It didn't
was
scare
it?
me. Yeah,
Does it still scare you today?
It traumatised me forever to go in the sea.
Number 4. Rattlesnake. By recent estimates, there are roughly 7,000 to 8,000 snake bites that occur in the United States every year.
That's a lot.
Fortunately, the
Maybe it's
development
not a
of
lot to the
antivenom
amount of
has
people
led to
there are in the
significantly
United
less
States.
fatalities than in the past. Snake attacks are disproportionate in the country, with the majority of them occurring in warm weather states such as Texas and
Oh.
Florida. Among the various venom and serpents found across the land, there are about 16 rattlesnake species. These creatures are so dreaded that a timber
Yeah.
rattlesnake was once put on a flag to motivate infantry forces. During the American Revolution, the Continental Marines had a motto flag of a timber rattlesnake that was coiled and ready to strike. Beneath it were the words, "Don't tread on me." These snakes
Yeah.
are distinguishable by the rattle at the end of their tail. It's made of interlocked keratinous segments which vibrate against one another when the snake contracts certain tail muscles. This produces a distinctive rattling sound that acts as a deterrent to predators and as a warning to humans.
I can imagine where we were, where we saw that, where we were talking earlier about that.
There's potentially some
I
around
bet
that
there was some
area.
rattlesnakes in there
Around
because
there,
there was
potentially.
lots of undergrowth, wasn't there?
Yeah, lots of long grass. and
Lots
stuff
of
like
long
that, yeah.
grass, yeah, there was loads of it, so I bet there was some there hidden
Yeah,
away.
Potentially. But the thing is, I don't mind rattlesnakes because they deter you with this. They do the sound.
Yeah,
I
so you
mean,
know, yeah, to
if
keep
you're
away.
being an idiot and keep going towards the sound, then
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
deserve to get
suppose.
bit, I guess.
Well, no, I don't think anyone
Well,
deserves to
maybe
get bit,
not.
but it's a bit harsh.
But just turn around and go the
yeah,
other way.
yeah, you should go the other way. Yeah,
The
leave him
western
alone.
diamondback and the eastern diamondback are the species responsible for most snakebite fatalities. The latter is known as the most venomous snake in North America and owns the
look
longest
at his
fangs
teeth.
of any
They're sharp.
rattlesnake species.
Wow.
That's a
And they're
venom
full of
coming out.
poison as well,
Number
aren't they?
Yeah.
Deer.
Dear.
Deer may sound
Oh.
less terrifying than
I
other
know.
animals on our list, but statistically speaking, they're the deadliest. A number of species
No.
weigh several hundred pounds, and
I
certainly
don't. Yeah, I don't
I'm
get.
thinking Bambi.
you won't know why. It's not from them attacking. It is a different reason.
Oh, is it? I'm going to say, I keep thinking of Bambi. Oh,
I'll give you a clue. This is where deer in the headlights, I guess, comes from.
okay.
I guess it's
okay.
deadly. I guess.
Right,
a
yeah.
number of species weigh several hundred pounds and certainly
Yeah.
possess the mass to trample people to death.
Also
Males
that.
own majestic antlers, some of which are several feet across and definitely capable of inflicting severe injuries.
Yeah.
However, fatal antler stabbings or brutal trampling isn't what makes the deer the deadliest creatures in the country. Most will simply choose to run away from humans rather than engage
That's
them.
good.
That's actually the crux of the matter. As deer move across their range, they end up on roadways or highways and
Yeah.
collide with vehicles. In
Right.
the US, this type of collision causes about 200 human deaths and roughly
Yeah.
$1 billion in property damage
Yeah.
every year.
It's a lot of deaths,
It's
though,
so
isn't
It
it?
is a lot of
widespread
deaths.
that the idea
Oh.
of being surprised and caught like a deer in the headlights
Yeah.
has become
Yeah.
a saying.
Yeah.
While easier to avoid during the day,
Oh, poor
deer
little
are
deer.
particularly difficult to spot at
Yeah.
dusk or dawn.
Yeah, I'm going to say
Habitat
at night.
fragmentation is a considerable factor in the rise of deer vehicle collisions.
So they've got
Today's
no
topic
road
was
awareness
requested
at
by-
all, has it?
They can
Have
just
they?
run across.
Yeah, they've
and
got no road awareness.
car.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
what do you do if suddenly split second
Yeah.
it runs in front? You can't do anything,
No,
can you?
can't, no.
And it's
no.
like hitting another car, I
Yeah,
guess.
it is, yeah.
Yeah.
Instagram follower at Ryan Thompson 5499. If you have any other topics you'd like to learn about,
So
subscribe
they are cute
and let us
still.
know in the comments
Yeah.
section.
Dangerous.
below.
Just dangerous. Not
Follow us
for
on
the
Instagram.
fault, really.
No,
Watch
because
out
they're not
for
going to
them.
hurt us, try and hurt us.
Number 2, American bison. The American bison
Ooh, he's
is North
big.
America's
Yeah.
largest land animal and nature's equivalent of a gigantic battering
They are
ram.
big.
Its charge, a devastating combination of mass
Yeah.
and speed, is
Yeah.
powerful enough to derail a train.
That's
Can-
mad,
Also
isn't
known
It
as
is
the
mad,
buffalo,
but yeah,
the
it's
species
big
of
animal.
bulls can weigh up to 2,800 pounds in the wild and a staggering
big.
3,800 pounds in captivity.
Yeah.
That's about as heavy as the average car. They own
That's
massive
heavy.
heads, pronounced muscular humps, and giant forequarters. Their short, curved horns are used as defensive weapons and to fight for status within the herd. Despite its mass and seemingly lethargic movements, a charging bison can get up to 40 miles per hour.
You wouldn't think
To
they'd
put
run
that
that
into
fast,
I
would
perspective,
know,
you?
that's quick.
Usain Bolt's speed record topped out at 27.8 miles per hour.
I guess
Historically,
the amount of muscle they've got.
No, but you
just
just thought they were
power them.
so big and heavy, you thought they'd be sluggish.
Yeah, like
I just
a
thought,
cow.
yeah, they thought they'd be sluggish, but that's impressive.
I guess it just shows that the
Yeah.
heaviness is just all muscle and it's just
Yeah,
got the power to.
yeah.
It is
So
quick for them,
It
isn't
is very, very fast.
creatures used to roam the
Jersey
continent
speed
in
limit.
vast
I know, I only
herds.
drive at
The
30
spread
miles
of
an hour.
bovine diseases from domestic cattle and commercial hunting brought the creatures to the brink of extinction. They went from over 60 million in the late 18th century to only a few hundred thousand towards the end of the 19th century. Recovery efforts spared its extinction, and the
that's
American
good.
bison is now mainly restricted to reserves and national parks.
Yellowstone
that's-
has a lot of bison.
That's where a
That's
number
it,
of
yeah.
violent human encounters
There you go.
have occurred.
That's Yellowstone. Yeah,
Oh, is
with,
it?
like you can
Oh,
see the
yes.
spring.
Yeah.
At least I think it is, unless there's another spring national park. But there you go, and a bison. So you can see people up there in the
Yeah,
top
yeah.
left.
In the past decades, from 1980 to 1999 at Yellowstone National Park alone,
Yeah, very good,
bison
James.
attacked 3 times more people than bears. During this period, there were 3 reported fatalities, in addition to numerous reports of puncture wounds and broken bones.
Moose.
Even though they're part of the deer family,
I know.
and even though they get in a fair share of vehicle collisions, moose most definitely deserve their own entry on our list. They're creatures of many
They are
extremes,
big.
They're also
the
big.
largest and
Yeah.
heaviest of all deer species.
Yeah,
Big
they're
antlers.
Exceptional
Yeah.
bulls
Oh, look
stand
at
more
them
than
run.
6 foot 9 inches at the shoulder,
very
meaning
graceful.
they're taller than NBA superstar LeBron James. Their massive antlers
Look at
can
that.
span close to 6 feet from tip to tip, so you could horizontally fit the average American male between them. The largest bulls weigh close to 2,000 pounds, almost twice as much as a
Crikey.
grand piano. Moose are not only monsters in terms of proportion, but also temperament. When it comes to raw data, they attack more people than wolves and
Oh,
bears
dear.
I wouldn't
combined.
have expected that.
No,
They're
I
also
wouldn't have done
perfectly
so.
capable of
Yeah.
killing both predatory species. They injure more humans than any other animal in the Americas.
Right, so they actually
and
go
are
and
second
attack you.
only to hippos in worldwide attacks. They can charge people and inflict devastating
Yeah, I can
injuries
imagine with the
their
weight.
antlers.
Yeah.
One common sign of an imminent charge is that the hairs on its neck and shoulders will stand
Oh,
up.
that's like a dog, though, isn't it?
Moose
Yeah.
are surprisingly
heckles
limber,
up.
and unlike other large-hooved animals, they can kick in all directions.
Crikey.
Not that you should ever do it, but this means there's no safe way to approach them.
No,
Thanks for
I won't be approaching them if I see
No,
one.
definitely not. Oh, enjoy that.
Yeah, I loved it. Yeah, it's good to know. It's very interesting.
Some surprising ones in there.
A lot of surprising ones.
yeah.
I thought they were all were, but anyway, it's good to know for when we go back.
Yeah, you're glad you didn't know when we last
forearmed. Yes, I'm so glad.
went. That's why we joked when we were
Yeah.
next to the lake. We're like, oh, there's a lot of animals what could actually kill us.
Yeah, I know. No.
Smash that button if you enjoy, guys. Smash that subscribe button. Let us know what else you want us to react in the comments below. And what should we do?
Have a great day.
See you legends in the next one. Peace.